And okay, we are live. I'm sorry that I'm late.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, how is everybody? So
Well,
thank you guys all for the congratulations. By the way, and I've missed you guys so much.
she's finally back. I made her a banner because she is at 3,000.
Yes, I hit 3,000. I'm like, oh my god.
Ugh.
Hold
Hey
on one second. I'm
Samara.
sorry, I can't
I'll
hear
tell
real well. Hold on one sec.
Hey Taco. Hey Samara. Hey Misnomer. Yep. So what? Hey Polyester Jumpers. Hey Nat Clo. Hey Alex. Hey Betty.
Okay, I couldn't find my other window where I had this
Hey
playing, and I'm like,
Kay
couldn't
and
hear you guys.
STL. I think I get everybody.
Hey everybody, can you hear me? Okay.
Sound great to me.
Okay. Do I sound good? Because I couldn't hear. Julie A, I'm so happy to see you.
Hey,
Hey. Hey, Taco. Zamara.
there's my favorite person, Cool Gamer. The person cracks me up in chats.
They've always got something funny to say. Okay. Hi, Dory. How are you
I found Dory.
doing?
That's so cute.
I know. I found Dory. Hey, Kanile. I'm so happy you're here. Hey, Cassandra. We got a lot to talk about. Hey, Clancy. How you doing?
Hey,
Um,
Kyle.
Thank you for that because I always forget lately to hit
What?
live chat reminder. I'm
Oh, there's.
always forgetting.
It's so dumb. I don't even know what it changes. I guess it does change some stuff though, because
No,
I
it like filters comments. It's weird.
why? Like who would
I
want
don't
that?
I, I don't know. It's who in the heck would want that in the right, like what's the point of it? I don't understand.
If you're in a live chat, you want to see what the chat's saying, regardless of what it is. It's a weird concept. It's
Yeah, I don't understand it at all.
doodle.
Hey Doodle. Hey Angry Rooster, how you doing? And thank you so much, Julie. Really, really excited to hit 3K. I hit 3K on this channel and then I hit um hold on one sec.
Hey Bex. Amanda can't get her shit together. She just got back, so y'all gotta give her a minute.
Okay, I hit 14K on my other channel. That's like really not 14K. Oh my god, 1,400, like a
Yeah,
thousand, 1,400, not 14,000. Oh my god,
on your back.
people be saying I'm lying. Yes, on my other one, I never thought I would even hit like 1,000. Like it. I don't know. It's
Oh
a
no,
big deal to me.
not in the beginning. Nope, nope, nope. We should talk about that if you have a stream for like hitting 3K. We should talk about your beginnings again. I think it's funny. I'm sorry. It's funny what you
Okay,
had to,
so I was.
what happened. That's all.
Yeah, I went.
But
Listen.
now
Yeah,
knowing.
right. So, okay, we should talk about. Okay, no, I am going to do a stream soon, and maybe tomorrow or the next day, just whenever I have time. Um, and I am going to go over my beginning because a lot of people that were here with me at the beginning don't know my beginning, don't know that like a lot of my first lives are erased because of Mandy Bell.
Do
They don't
you
know all
have?
like the fun stories.
Do you have any of Laura's lives that she'd done about you in the beginning recorded?
Well, what I was gonna do is we were gonna watch a couple, not tonight, but on my 3K live, I want to watch a lot of my earlier lives, which would then be watching some of Laura's lives that she's now doesn't have because that channel, she got a channel nuked.
Oh, she was.
Uh, or just she's embarrassed because how she acted, whatever. I have a lot of those like recorded that way. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
was
I would love
watching and reacting.
because I don't remember exactly how she went about it. I just remember it was really brutal. I thought you were a scary, dangerous person, and that's all. I would love to actually hear what she said all over again. That would be interesting for sure.
Me and Batty used to do this thing called kecking it with Batty and Amanda. Okay, and instead of kicking it, it was kecking it. That was what the name of the lot. That was like our little for my first little series, and we would go over Laura stuff, like whether it be DMs that people wanted us to go over, or we would have ex Patreons up, or We would go over her lives if they were really bad. That was like some of the funnest lives that
Oh,
I've ever done.
okay. So you record when you like reacted to them in the beginning back then. So you have some of them recorded that way.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes. That's how I lost about, I don't know, probably 10 or 11 of my favorite lives because one night I we were live and I was telling everybody like I'll be live later than planned, I something came up and all of a sudden all these lives with the same name start popping up. Like it was called Girls Night In. I will never forget it. And Mandy had we shared a StreamYard thing for a slow burn. And
Oh,
all of a sudden, like, it was like about to nuke my channel. I got an email and everything that, like, it was spam and all kinds of stuff. Like, I had to change the email, I had to change the account over. It's terrible. Like, it was so scary. I had just gotten to like 200 subscribers. That's a lot when you very first start,
wait.
um,
So
or maybe
you went
500.
you went straight from having to like be under Laura's wrath and well, you're her friend, and then she fucking went crazy on you, try to bury you, and then you went straight from that to trying to be friends with Mandy and had to go through that right after that.
Yes.
Oh my
Well, because okay, I knew that there was something off with that one. I'm not going to go into a lot about her. She's not even around anymore. But
yeah,
I knew that. But I just like I'm one of those people. If you tell me that, I'm probably going to like thank you MO33 and thank you everybody. I'm probably gonna like try to be friendly with that person anyways. Like just for my own. Like that's just what I'm gonna do. That's how I am. So.
you had a lot of learning lessons in the beginning. We'll say.
Yeah, yes. I learned the hardest lessons right away. Hey, Rada, good to see you, Alan. Does anybody
And the
else with this
first time
doodle?
I was to out like talk about that mutual channel that you all had both, right?
Hey, Randy. Yes, it was because I was on slow burn, and I remember I named it. Y'all want some fucking tea? And I named it that. And Mandy like shut the live down halfway through. I was crying my eyes out. I was hysterical, and I was getting ready to tell everybody all about it.
Because you both had access to the channel, right? You both.
Yes, and she taught me how to go live
Oh,
finally because
geez.
I was like the voice and she was like the videos, right?
Right.
And she taught me to go live to save her own butt because we didn't know about slow burn when it started. She got drunk and told us all about it, and she was being threatened and blah blah blah. And Kemi P was gonna do it. I don't remember what happened, but I was like, I'll do it. Just come on, like let's just get it over with. I'll do it. And I was emailing all these creators like I'm slow burn. Nobody believed me because Laura had told the whole world like, yeah, right. It's not Mandy Lynn, it's Mandy Bell. And so anyways, it was a very interesting. Slow burn was like everybody loved it, but they were like,
So,
if Mandy Bell's involved, I don't want it. I want nothing to do with that channel.
so you were trying
Uh,
to be a good friend and save her ass. That's how you got wrapped into it.
Yes, Kimmy P
Okay.
would have been that person if I don't remember. Maybe Kimmy P could come up at some point whenever I do my 3K live and a couple tomorrow or the next day and tell. I don't remember, but I know that she had offered to say it was her, but I just think Mandy probably wanted me to be the one to burn. Looking back, hey, where your grandma? Hey, Keith. It's definitely been a bumpy ride to say the least. Like and I have these old lives that I haven't even looked back at in years. I don't even know what's on them, but I figured in maybe tomorrow, the next day, I could do reactions to them. And I used to get on here, say what I had to say, and be done in 20 minutes because I was a busy mom. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I don't know if she put herself backstage. Oh no, I don't know what happened. But yeah, it's been a crazy, to say the least. It's just been one of those things that I don't know. It's been a learning experience for
Ugh,
sure. Are you
somebody
there?
called me. It's so annoying.
Yeah, Stephanie over here rage quitting. I'm just kidding. Hey, Wilma, good to see you.
It still let me on panel, but I couldn't. hear or talk. I don't know if you could still see me. Like I had to close the whole browser and come back to even, I don't know. It's so weird.
Yeah, you said it
Anyways,
won't just let you like leave the panel, like if you're the co-host or
yeah, the
whatever, it won't
button's
let
probably
you.
right there in front of me. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I'll have to screenshot it for you. Maybe it's different on a phone. I don't know. Hey, Taryn and Wilma and Nevaeh. It's really good to see some of you guys. Hey, Stoner Girl and Ben,
The
Wild One.
Hey everybody, the only option, hey Ben, the only option I have is to end the whole stream. And I've almost hit that a million times. I haven't done
Oh my
it.
God, that's so funny. It's gonna happen.
Demo free.
So okay. Um, First I want to play. I made this thing. I'm not. Well, maybe I should wait. I'm gonna wait to play my new little intro until I'm done with it. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. But whoever, listen, whoever Stable Master, can you please put your channel back up? I want to use the intro so bad, and nobody has the whole thing.
I heard
Um,
it's you.
I know, right? Everybody thought it was me. But I wish it was me because I'd have the damn intro then.
They tried to make it look like it was you, kind of like.
Hey, Bex.
I don't think they meant to do that, but But why would you tag yourself if it was you? That don't make any
Yeah, right. No, it wasn't me. One Starlight, wasn't anybody that I know, but I really liked your editing, and I think you should put your channel back up.
I
Uh,
agree.
yeah, they closed their channel. It says this video is no longer available because the channel associated with the account has closed their account. Um, Hold on, let me get this first video. Serendipity, little scamming ass. I got something else for you.
I wonder if somebody tried to give them some strikes. People are strike happy around this motherfucker. Who did you say? Sarah? Did I hear you say Sarah?
Yeah, it's Sarah. That's what I'm trying to get the video. Hold on one sec.
Okay. I haven't watched her. I don't know what she's been up to. I'm sure the same old shit, I can imagine. Hey, Wild One. Hey, Carla. Carla said, uh-oh. Wish I could
Hold
turn
on,
my
I'm getting that. I'm so sorry. I thought it
You're
was on this one. Hold on.
I'm no help, so. Hey, Social Fade. You could email it to yourself. Never mind. You have to say sub to Mike. Did Mike make it to 5?
Yeah, sub to Mike. I don't know. I know he's getting close. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for it. God, I'm like been out for a week, and you would think I've been gone for like a year. Hold on. I might have to play it this way. Let me get it. Hold on a sec.
Hey, San. Love you. Also sub to Michelle Porter. She's trying to get to 500 too.
Oh yeah, she wants a
Close.
community tab too, huh? She's probably got to be close too.
She was like 460, I think, or something like that. 470.
Oh my gosh, that's so close. Guys, sub up to him. Even if you don't turn the bell on, because I know that some people just don't like to sub because that we've got so many link rooms. But just sub to them to get them to that. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna upload it real quick. It'll take me 5 seconds. I
My
don't know.
notifications are so fucked up. Ugh. Eventually,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
hate it.
unsubscribe and resubscribe to everybody because if not for the link rooms, I don't know when anybody goes live.
I know. I thought it was just me, but I've been seeing a lot of people say that about their notifications and everything. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
I actually got though, like earlier for NetGlow, I was busy, so I wasn't able to go. I don't know if he went live or posted a video, but
Mm-hmm.
I got like a notification on my phone. I was shocked. I hadn't gotten any for anybody in the longest. But they say if you unsubscribe and resubscribe and then hit the notification. Yeah, I don't think there's any rhyme or reason to it, Jenna. You would think like if you click the notification, you would get a notification, but that's not how it works. Hey, Nevaeh. Son to Mike after that sub too. Uh,
Okay, I got it pulled up. Okay, so all
Emoji
right.
said
Uh,
unsub to Mike.
so Mike. Hey, social fade. All right. So if anybody doesn't know, Serendipity has already been. It's been proven that her wish list was covered by Diane. Um, for Christmas in total. And then I was just listening. I had a few minutes available to listen to something, and I hear this the other day. That's not even counting the countless wish list and sob stories that Serendipity's had, right? Throughout all of her whiny ass time over here on YouTube. But then I hear this. Hold on, I'm gonna play it.
Two people's. Serendipity's daughter, which I guess I now I got scammed. I mean, for her full fucking wish list for her kid, and at Christmas, I mean, for somebody else, which I won't say their name, they're full. And I guess I got like a basic thank you, and they kept changing their name all the time. Like, so that tells me they were a fucking asshole too. Why do you change your name all the time and be like, yeah, I'm the one? Like, whatever, I got taken. What you guys are doing, you're taking away from the people that really need it, and we can't even differentiate between who fucking needs it and who doesn't need it. Because you guys, your necessities in life are like, you need snacks for your kid for summer. Allegedly Brittany, two people's. Serendipity's daughter, which I guess I got scammed. I mean, for her full fucking wish list for her kid.
What
And
is that?
at Christmas, I mean, for somebody else.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, I heard it, but why she said that from the other person, not from Sarah. She was talking about two different people, right? And from the other person,
Yeah, she
she was
paid for.
like, "I got a simple thank you." Like, what did she expect to get?
Well, I don't know. I couldn't listen to the whole thing, so I don't know what all she was going off about, except for people like having, basically, which I'm going to get into this in a little bit too, a little bit. Everybody that went at Natasha Cooper for having, um, um, like, what's it called, PayPal pools or whatever, all have them now, and all these wish lists, and that's what she was going off about. And she's not a Natasha fan. She's actually a hater. But she was just saying, like, everybody's turned into what they bitched about. But she that came out, like, she was saying, all these different situations she's helped in, and now she's feels like she got scammed. I don't know what she was talking about with a simple thank you. I couldn't listen, and she doesn't
That
keep
was
her
somebody.
lives up. But yeah, that was somebody else.
Yeah.
But that is at least two people that, and the baby's wish list when it came, oh my god, I know off the top of my head 3 people have said publicly they covered those. But the Christmas wish list, that is why people don't want to help at Christmas, because of stuff like that. It just is. Sarah, don't be calling other people a scammer, because you are. So
Right. Yeah. She those wish lists got filled, and like, in my opinion, right? If you're going to put up a whole wish list for, especially around Christmas when other people that need it are also getting wish lists filled, if you're going to put up the same, like, the same person's wish list over and over and just have it be filled over and over, it's like, what are you doing?
yeah, because I know I know that people go for people that haven't had anything touched yet. Like, that's just a thing. And she'll, this isn't the first time. It's like, Sarah, what are you doing? Like,
Right. And
you
then
calling other people
instead of
out, and
caring about that, or instead of talking about that, lie about us having wish lists when that's never even been the case.
yeah, she tried to make it like everybody over here had wish lists, and meanwhile, this mother effer had at least 2 Christmas wish lists, and right before that, she had the wish list baby shower that I know of. I'm talking filled list, these ridiculously long lists. At least one person filled a ridiculously long one. Another person filled an entire wish list, and then somebody else said that they filled the wish list. But I know for a fact 2 people filled pretty good size lists. So then it was all right around from October to December, and that's fine and dandy if it was a transparent thing, like, hey, I've already had a list filled. Here's another list. Or if she hadn't said I had a list, and that Starlight had a list, and that you had a list, then I probably, whatever. But it's always deflection with her. Everything she talks about is freaking deflection. Never fails.
Nobody that I know helped with the wish list had a wish list. Not that it would matter because they are eligible and they could if they needed to do that. They don't because of the backlash that they would receive from it, I'm sure. But when there's people that have wish lists filled over and over and over and over, and nobody's like, not nobody, but people don't care about that. They don't point out, oh, she's vulnerable, leave her alone. Like, I guess if you're going to give, it's better to give her wish list shit than straight up cash.
No, Warrior Grandma. I think people should do them. But we were dragged for lists that we didn't even have by Sarah. Like that's
Yeah, I think
my complaint with it.
I don't think personally, Warrior Grandma, that if you shouldn't let any backlash because people are going to say we did it anyways, even when we didn't. So if you need it, do it. Don't let what they're going to say stop you next year, this year, whatever.
Yeah, and she's got a whole computer fund in her description. Meanwhile, calling out other people like, um, okay, so I need to preface this with
She
I'm not an
have
Ernie
a
shop.
computer fund. Do you?
What?
He literally said while she was saying, "I don't have a computer fund. I've never had a computer fund." She literally had it in her description at that moment.
Yeah, it's right. It was in her description today. Today. Still. So I don't know, just own it. And but people probably would help you, Sarah, just if you weren't how you are. You're coming on here all, intoxicated and all that. You just need to be transparent about it.
Oh,
So
I had forgotten about that actually. So, Sarah, and I know everybody knows, and I guess nobody cares because she's so fucked up all the time, so they would rather just ignore it. But um she was backing Diane the whole time, even way after the whole St. Jude stuff. And then until the wish list thing like came out, I'm pretty sure that's when she stopped fucking Diane or whatever. But after Diane came back at her Google Meet, Sarah was there. Like she was supporting Diane after she even took her hiatus
yeah.
and back. So I
Yeah,
don't know why now where she gets off saying that. Oh, the whole time, Diane, I mean Wendy and Randy knew, and they were all three scamming the community. And it's like the whole time she would even after said over and over and over how like, oh, it was Diane's money and I supported her this whole time. I always loved Diane. Like you just fucking talk to hear yourself talk, man. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, no, no. I'm looking for something. I don't want you guys that. Well, I'm just going to leave it unmuted for a second. No, I'm looking for something because this is the kind of
So
shit
for
that Sarah
okay,
pulls.
so for people to so to get people not to care about every little thing you do, you just need to get high off your ass, come on here, ask for money, dry
Uh
beg,
huh.
put up wish list, and then they'll leave you alone and say you're vulnerable. Is that what
Yes.
it is? It's so you all are fucked up. Like you'll go after somebody over and over and over the most petty, stupid shit because you have a fucking hate boner from hell about them, but then overlook mountainous stuff because she's high out of her mind all the fucking time. It's bullshit.
Mm hmm. Mm hmm. It's insanity. So Sarah, let me see if I'm pretty sure I took screenshots of this. Like I'm almost positive because I was like, oh, because I knew I'm gonna wanna show receipts on this one before I mention it. Because Sarah has been very much with, TNT and Steph have been her best friends and she, went at Brian several times, like with them, right?
Well,
Everybody
actually,
remembers.
I don't even know what you're about to say, but I know that she would go at Brian over and over and people would beg her to stop. I'm not saying Steph and TNT. I never heard them, but I heard people be like, "Please just leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. Ignore him. He's not worth it." Because mentally she was fragile at the time. She didn't need to be concentrating on that. So that's why people that cared about her was just like, "Please ignore that. It's negative, it's unhealthy. Like just don't." She refused. She refused. So I don't know what you're about to say about Brian, but I remember that.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to get proof of this real just one sec.
Okay.
Sorry, can you read the comments just real
Yeah.
fast? I'll be
Why,
right back.
why should all expect a live stream from her? And then we should all. So, yeah, yes, definitely. And listen, that's fine on her channel. She can do and say whatever she wants. But what I'm sick of is everybody else ignoring her bullshit, but then making her out to be this fucking like, oh, she's so fragile, she's so vulnerable, all of this. But then on the other hand, like being like so nitpicky about certain people, every little fucking thing they do. That's all they talk about. That's all they think about. It's really it's really fucked up and hypocritical whenever you're in the camp with this person or in the vicinity of, and you're ignoring all of that, but then have issues with stuff way, way, way smaller and more petty than that. It makes no sense.
Yeah, and if this is denied, I'll just get the proof. I have it. I just have. I don't want to dig through my phone and be rude, but he was saying, Sarah, I told you whenever you made new friends to stay away from high people. Um, and she said, I know, Brian, I should have listened. You're a good guy. I wish you and your family well. And I was like, what? Huh? Like, is this a joke? Not, ugh.
Oh my God. That speaks to the epitome of
Yes,
yes.
that's who she is.
Oh,
I'm not even kidding. That's just who she is. It's like, um, it's just who she is. It's like, I there's nothing, there's nothing genuine about her. Like, she goes
no,
through
she's
every group of
a
friends.
lying fake fuck. And
Uh
everybody
huh.
knows it, but everybody wants to put their fucking blinders on, except for me, except for you, and except for Starlight and a few other people, Wendy, Randy. Everybody else fucking ignores it and acts like it's not happening. It's bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit. It's ridiculous, and
If you're
it's
gonna
just so
ignore that,
old.
ignore everything. That's what I say. Shut the fuck up and ignore everything.
Right. And it's all, okay. So, everybody gets on here and talks about how she's fragile. And listen, I'm no Ernie fan. I've even put up an Ernie video. One, I
Ernie's
don't
friend.
go at him. Right. So today, um, hold on. Let me get this. Hold on. I
And he
got the
did he
video.
just get he had to go to jail or I don't watch Ernie, I've never watched him. But I heard something about he had to go to jail over mental health issues or
Hey,
something.
Bang Room. I'm going to play it. Hey,
Oh,
Bang Room.
hey, German lady. And you don't know, nobody on here knows who's fragile.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Nope.
no fucking idea. Just because she sounds fragile in your mind because she's out of her fucking mind 90% of the time whenever she comes on here, that doesn't mean she's any more fragile or less fragile than anybody else that comes on here. But yet you still call them out. You're being a
Yeah, and
hypocrite.
listen, this isn't me sticking up for Ernie because I know that Ernie causes his own issues a lot of times. I'm not sticking up for Ernie. That's not what I'm doing. But what I'm saying is everybody's, oh, Sarah's fragile. Sarah's not in a good state of mind. So let me play you this.
She's the only one that
Hey,
gets her.
Cowboy.
Hey, Cowboy Joe.
Yes.
And I don't understand what it is. Is it only because she sounds fucked up out of her mind all the time? Like, other people could be in active addiction and not sound like she sounds all the time, or
Yeah.
or maybe their sister just passed away, or you don't know what anybody's going through. You don't fucking know.
Yeah. So this is a trigger warning. I do want to put that out first and foremost. Because he does get tased.
Hey, Braden. Oh my God.
Sorry.
Ace.
Stack of paper. Yes, the stack of papers
Holy
just fell.
shit.
Yeah, he gets tased. Hold on, I'm gonna play it. It's a trigger warning. So if you need to step away real quick for the 10-15 minutes. I mean, no, 10-15 seconds. I'm not gonna play it all.
To make everybody leave.
I know. I feel like, where'd everybody go? You're like, oh, you told them to leave. All right, hold on.
I know. Look, man, I haven't done nothing wrong. I'm PP. Look, man, I'm PPS and everything. No. I'm gonna take you again. Get on your back. Turn over. Get on your back. I'm gonna take you again. Turn over. Get on your back. Okay, I'm on my back. I'm on my back, sir. He's gonna be the one shooting at me. Get on your back. Oh, God, please don't shoot me. Is he gonna shoot me? 4, 2, 4, 5 stars of the unit. No. It's your shit. No, please don't hit me with that. Please. Get on your back. Get on your back. Okay, get on the back, please. Get on your back. My hands are behind my back, Arnie. My arms are behind my back. Shelby's gonna shoot me. Shelby's in prison, Ernie. He can't shoot you, buddy. He's in prison. Please don't roll me. Roll this one.
I hope you fucking trolls are proud of yourself.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So again, that's not me sticking up for Ernie, because I do know Ernie brings a lot of this on himself, right? Thank you, Diane.
But your point is, if she's fragile, isn't he fragile? Yeah.
Yes, that's my point to it all.
Agree with that.
That, you know, and she will sit up here and I'm just like, wait a second, which I mean, again, Ernie brings it on himself. Like I said,
and listen, there's so many people on here that come on here and they're fragile or in not a good state or whatever. That doesn't make them fucking off limits. And those people that think it makes her off limits wouldn't say that about anybody else but her. That's why it boggles my mind. Like, I can't understand the notion, like it doesn't stop them from anybody else but her.
Hey, hold on, I feel like we're missing people. Hey, Nicholas.
On all of them.
Hey, Purple Rain, Cowboy. I think I said hi to you, and anybody else. Yeah, Makeup Mobster. Yeah, I see. Okay, I made one video about Ernie because he photoshopped his own like sponsor recently. Okay, onto a sign. And I know somebody that lives out that way, and they messaged me and said, do you want to put this out? Because it's definitely not his sponsor. So I made a video, and he came and he commented, and I just wished him well. Like, I wasn't planning to make Ernie
what did he comment?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta go see. I forget. It was kind of funny now that I think about it. Hold on, I'm gonna look at it. I think he said after he got busted out that it was obvious sarcasm. I think.
It was a joke.
But it wasn't a joke. Like, he kept it going till he got busted out.
Yeah, that's awesome, Diane. Yeah, nobody wants to see anybody going through. Well, let me not speak for everybody. I don't want to see anybody in that situation, like, at all.
Right. No, there's no reason. Okay. He said, you do realize it was a joke, right? Good God, have mercy. And I said, laugh out loud. Okay, Ernie, you have a good day now. Because I'm not planning on making him a regular fixture. Yeah. Yes, that's what he said. Yeah, he said, yeah, okay. You do realize it was a joke. Good God, have mercy. Okay. And they said, okay, Ernie, have a good day.
I think that he was the Tiger King of the true crime community. I don't know where I seen that.
Oh, no. That's perfect. Hey, Crazy Daisy.
I thought he was of the true crime community.
I didn't see the lead up. Okay, so the people had called the cops on him. I don't know why they called the cops on him. Again, I can't watch a lot of Ernie content. It's just not my thing. Like, but there's videos out there about it that are 4 and 5 hours long. I just personally can't watch a lot of it because I'm not gonna lie, it makes me sad the way that he is, because I know that he's not, you know, in the best mind frame. But he comes on here and he definitely antagonizes and all that, and so I'm not even faulting people that do cover him. That's not even what I'm saying. I'm just saying that
That-
she comes on here and cries about it, and
Pretty much like if she can cover him, then people can cover her, right?
yeah,
There's plenty of people that
basically.
I look at and then I'm like, oh my God, that person is out of their mind. And I don't know that I would talk about them, but if you're on here, it doesn't matter if you're out of your mind or not. Like people are gonna come and they're gonna talk about it. It's YouTube. That's what people do on here.
Right. It's just that's exactly my point to it all. Like, she can't be off limits and going for people that are struggling. Like, you can't have it both ways, Sarah. You can't do that. So that was all that I wanted to talk about her. In your Diane, I don't know if you saw this. I should play the wish listing again for Diane. Hold on.
Yeah, my Four Seasons had said, Diane, that she also filled a wish list for Sarah's daughter. Hey, Romad.
I'm getting the video right now. Hold on.
I don't think he's done anything to her. I think she's just covering him like other people do, which actually is an even better point because Sarah has done things to us. So it's even more of a response than just covering a random drunk sounding person on the internet that says stupid shit.
Right. Yes. Hold on. Here, let me just get it this way. It keeps disappearing. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I just watched it. I swear, next time I'm gonna have my stuff all. I had been doing so good about like getting everything together, and then I took this week break, and man, it really does throw you off even to be gone for just a week. It's so freaking weird how that does that. Like, just throws you off your game when you've been doing. I've been doing so good at like having everything prepared. Okay, hold on. I was going to show, well, not only Diane, but other people that came in later, but I wanted to do this real quick. Yeah.
I can't believe how big my dog is. She's huge.
Oh my God, the puppy is, she hasn't grown a lot like overall, but her head, how she's had that little tiny head and her
Yeah.
ears for a little
Little
longer, and
peanut.
she just looks, yeah, like she's growing out. She still looks like a puppy, but not as much. You know what I mean? Like, she's
Yes.
getting bigger. I don't know. Hey, Alicia Claire.
A beast is huge. She's a huge, big beast.
Thank you, Crazy Daisy. It's pretty exciting. It is
She's almost a year
exciting.
old.
Oh my God, nuh-uh.
August 17th.
Well, yeah, because didn't I get Orca and then you got her.
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty close together though. Like,
She was only 6 weeks when we got her, I think.
yeah, because you got her a little young. I don't know, Miss No
Lay
Mo's
down,
hair.
girl.
There's a lot of videos up about it though. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna push play on this real quick.
Two people's Serendipity's daughter, which I guess I got scammed. I mean, for her full fucking wish list for her kid, and at Christmas, I mean, for somebody else, which I won't say their name, they're full, and I guess I got like a basic thank you, and they kept changing their name all the time. Like, so that tells me they were a fucking asshole too. Why do you change your name all the time and be like, yeah, I'm the one? Like, whatever, I got taken. What you guys are doing, you're taking away from the people that really need it, and we can't even differentiate between who fucking needs it and who doesn't need it. Because you guys, your necessities in life are like, you need snacks for your kid for summer. Allegedly Brittany. Two people's.
So yeah, that's at least 4 wish lists right between October and December that were filled for Sarah's daughter. And
She is a month. Whoever asked me what breed she is a mixed breed. She looks like a cross between, what did we say? A beagle?
a beagle and a pit, or is it a pit that we? Oh no,
Boxer.
A boxer. Yes. Hey, Miss Moon Bear. I guess I could announce Titty's been transferred real quick, but I'm not gonna
Oh, did
talk a
she?
lot about her. Yes. Oh, you probably didn't even know.
No, I don't know
Hold
any
on.
since I was on Starlights. Lay down, girl.
Yeah. I haven't gone to follow real quick. Or real quick, real lot. But I did get to see this. Which I'm just gonna share real fast.
Come on this
Hold
way.
on. All
My
right.
phone's so fat and clumsy. Get over
Poor dog.
here.
Okay, so I know Al's going to go live about it in the morning too, and I'm sure other people, I don't know who else is going to go live about it, but brace yourself. Love notes for TLC mugshot 2022. If
Oh
I can get a
shit!
cleaner, I'll post too. And it was today, okay? And it was in Benton, Arkansas, and there she is. There she is. Y'all see her.
She's mad. She's big mad. Look at her.
Yeah, she don't look too happy. And then I did get to see a little bit of original Owls too. Wait.
I watched some of hers yesterday. Did she go live today? Ow, my booby! Come here.
I don't know. I didn't see today. I know tomorrow she's going live about this, but it says love notes for TLC made it safely to Benton County. Thank goodness they had me going there for a second. Woo, because it said that she was released from the other place, right? And I knew that she had been probably transferred
Oh,
because
that's weird. They usually don't put it as release. They usually put it as like writ something. Shoot, I can't think of the word. But they usually
what
don't say release.
well, okay, so it says let's see. Collins Letitia, not specified, female, date of birth, and then it says the Benton County Sheriff's Office. Okay, so I knew this from personal experience because somebody in my real life had gotten transferred to a different facility one time, and I was totally hysterical, could not find them, did not know where they were at, and it turned out that they just had it. They didn't put that she was being transferred. They just put that she was released, right? And I was like, oh my God, where is she at? So, hey, Punkylicious.
And they have to extradite them there, and then once they get them there, they have to do all the check-ins all over, like it's the first time they got arrested. So it takes a minute.
Yeah, and I knew that from my real life, thank God, because somebody had pointed out, or I think I had even said something like, well, I think she's probably being transferred. I don't remember. Maybe Starlight had shared it. I don't remember. I saw it somewhere. And then it came up like, yeah, she was transferred. Everything's good. She's there now, which I figured was what had happened. So, hey.
He just had to sit there until Monday when the judge could sign off or whatever needed to happen, the magistrate.
Let me catch up on some comments. What did Ben say? Ben said,
He
trying to
said he
find you, Ben.
afraid.
I don't know. We don't know. Hey, Nat
I wouldn't
Clo.
be surprised.
And thank you for the membership shout out thing at the beginning, Nat Clo, where the congratulations. I did see it. Okay, so that makes
I got
sense.
a notification to your stuff today, Naclo. I hadn't got one in to anybody's in a long time.
Yes. I haven't been getting them all either. I don't know what's going on. I've heard a lot of people have that, but yeah, so
when you're not even on YouTube and the thing comes down on top of your phone. Most of the time, though, it's like it'll be something stupid, like a news thing or whatever. But it was Neclo. I was like, damn, that's weird.
Yeah, maybe YouTube's getting it together just a little bit. I don't know. Okay, so it's called As I See It in here. Did I see them or did I see Social Fade? I think it was Social Fade. Okay, called As I See It. I was commenting on a video, which I still plan to. Anyways, we got to talking. Doesn't matter. And I have some new things that I'm going to be covering. Well, we're going to be covering this summer. I'm going to be covering. Okay, we're going to be covering this girl that thinks that Summer Wells, or not thinks, she's convinced her audience that Summer Wells, she's a psychic lady. She knows all about this. And she says that Summer Wells got eaten by the dogs. Okay, literally, she says that. Yeah. I have a family vlogger lady that I'm going to be covering,
Isn't
or we're going to be covering. Go
September?
ahead.
Isn't
Huh?
Latina due in September?
Not yet. Yeah, she's not due yet. I don't
She's
know when
doing
her
like
exact due date is.
August. Maybe it'll be
Yeah,
birthday.
maybe you'll
Maybe
be.
it'll be born on my mom's birthday.
That's more like it. Um, okay, so I have those two. I have a family vlogger, and I know this is not
Enjoy your time.
is.
Nicole. Sorry.
Shut
Shut up.
This is
Sorry.
not gonna. This is not gonna be a. Okay. I know that there are a lot of people that like Granny in here, and I know that
Kick them all
talking
out.
about
Oh,
never, but I know that there's a lot of people that like Granny's watching.
one time,
And
Kate type of one in chat. If you like, I think it was Diane. I don't remember who she was talking
yeah, since kicked them all out, Bandom. I don't know
about.
how to word this because it is a delicate situation. Okay, so there's just some discrepancies that I would like to discuss as far as her health condition. I mean, look, she brought it here. I'm not digging into her real life. Nobody's digged into her real life. It's all stuff that she shared. And I'm not ready to go over that tonight, but I plan on going over it relatively soon.
It was Kirsty. I said, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I definitely want to talk about that.
yeah.
Paula, as I see it, makes good videos. The ways that they put things together, I think that's the truth. They have really good videos.
Yeah, they do good videos. Okay. All right. So this is what happened. I'll give a little rundown for people that don't know who Granny's Watching is. And it's all backed up with receipts. I'm just speaking on the public stuff because I don't talk to her behind the scenes, never have. The public things are that really, all right. One day there was some things that happened with some journals with Natasha Cooper's adopted daughter. The next day, one of Granny's mods went into chat and said, Granny's not well. Can everybody pray? Okay. It was like literally like the next day, next week, really soon after. And she made a post and said, I have even with full-blown cervical cancer, or, I look better than you guys. And on video,
on a live, even before that, there was somebody on her panel, I think, that had cancer, if I'm not mistaken, and she blurted out, I have full-blown cervical cancer on panel.
Right. Yeah. She has blurted it out a couple times. And, that is a very close subject to me. Now she says she didn't say she had full-blown cancer, but she did. And I feel like she's playing semantics with it. I just do.
Does.
Like she'll be like, I didn't say I didn't say my doctor said I had it. Well, who else is gonna fucking say it? Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? And I'm not
type
going.
of one in chat. If I came on here right now and said that I had any form of cancer, would you then automatically think that my doctor told me that I had cancer? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Well, now she's telling people too, why would I share those documents if I was lying? Because there's some documents that come out that kind of speak otherwise too. You didn't share those. You got busted because you shared them with one person privately and they went to Natasha. You didn't come out and share those though. That's how you're making it sound to people that really haven't followed. You didn't share those. So
the ones that I seen, I don't know if it's the same ones, but the ones that I seen pretty much was somebody that was having too much bleeding. They went for a checkup and they got tests done that came negative, except for HPV, I think.
Yeah, I can show them. Let me just send them to you. And again, I'm going to go more in depth over this, like once I have my shit together. Today,
So pretty much everybody that put a number in chat, typed 1, and the assumption would be that if somebody came on here and said they had full
Mm-hmm.
cancer,
Mm-hmm.
that the assumption would be their doctor told them that.
Right. Yes. And look, I honestly don't know that it was her intentions to do that, or she just got maybe a little scared by the doctor's wording. I just don't like how she's just not taking accountability and just saying, hey, you know what? I got a little nervous, is what it was.
Yeah, I misspoke. I shouldn't have even said that because she's saying that she was forced into it. But I heard her blurt out and say, I have cancer. I have full blown cervical cancer. Like nobody was
Mm-hmm.
twisting her arm. They were just talking about cancer in general. When I the
Right. Right. Exactly. Like nobody made her say it several times. And, you know, uh, the reason that I decided I was going to talk on this is because, as y'all know, this is a very, like, my mom, that was one of the cancers my mom died of. She died of something called uterine sarcoma, and she died of this cancer. And so for me, it was just kind of like, I can't not talk. I can't not speak
yeah,
up. Like, I can't not.
very personal
And,
too. I'm not going to go into why, but it's very personal. And
mm-hmm,
if you have ever I commented this somewhere, but if you've ever held someone's hand and watched them take their last breath on, not to be so graphic, I'm sorry, but to watch them take their last breath on
mm-hmm,
earth because of cancer, you wouldn't be throwing that word around unless you knew, unless you, it's just
we're,
not. I'm
mm-hmm.
sure, I just think she's never really been around anyone with cancer.
Yeah, not, I mean, like, it's a death, like, that's so painful, so unfair. It's just one of the ugliest.
I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy, like somebody I don't
Or,
there's nobody that I hate, but if I did, it's to watch somebody die in that way is it's awful. It's the worst thing you will ever witness or
might have
God
gotten a,
forbid
oh, there you go.
have to go through. I couldn't even imagine being the one going through that.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Wait,
And
I
then
might just have
say it
to,
so flippantly like that, just to be like, I have full blown cervical cancer. There's a reason why you said full blown.
yeah, exactly. And, um, I might just have to do it all together because when I'm live, it's just hard to find everything. So I'm gonna wait. Actually, hold on. I think I have it right here. I think I just need to do it this way. All right, let me get this.
And all it would take is to be like, I misspoke. I shouldn't have said that, but instead of doubling and tripling down and keeping going with it and being like, everybody else is fucked up for even talking about this,
Mm.
honestly.
Right, and nobody dug for it because she made people think that Natasha Cooper dug for it, and they're still saying that. That's not the case. An ex-friend brought that to Natasha. We all watched it happen. And sorry I'm not watching chat.
So
Um
what you're saying is essentially she gave it to Natasha. She being Granny.
well, on her and her logic. Oh my God, Pug's watching. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry, honey. It's never. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. I'm sorry. Um,
It's awful.
yeah, that's her logic, though. That's her logic, by the way, that we're using because she said that that's how the journals got out was that Natasha gave them to somebody who gave them to her. So basically, Natasha gave them to whoever. Um, Okay. So, and I'm not like faulting her supporters. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just trying to show what I was just talking about.
Well,
This has
in that
been,
situation, supposedly her hands were clean because she wasn't the one that put them out. She tried to put all of the blame on Lycan for those journal things.
love
Um,
you, Ramad.
I don't know. It's just she gave that to that lady who then gave it to Natasha. Like nobody had to go and get anybody's doctor's orders or whatever.
Yeah, no, yeah. So,
You could have.
okay.
Nobody could call and get that shit. There's no
No.
place in the United States, at least, and I'm sure it's probably even harder in other countries because it's hard to even dox people and shit in other countries. But it's a HIPAA violation. Like, they couldn't give you that information. The most that they could do, like, I guess whenever Dorothy was in the hospital or something, somebody had called and they said yes or no, she was there. That can happen sometimes. It's really that's not even supposed to happen, really. But they will say yes or no if they're there or not sometimes. But
Right.
that
Yeah.
test and all that's not happening.
Okay, so this was the test. Okay, as y'all see, I'm not going to keep it up there. That's the test that was ordered. It was just a pretty, and what she ended up saying was that she was okay. After that, she said, okay, the dates that she gave, which I do have written down, I just have to get my book, were different. There were some different dates given, and there were some different dates given. Then she didn't know what stage. Then it was stage 1. Then it was taken out of her. All of that. I'm going to show all of this too whenever I do my grannies watching live. I'm going to talk about this because, like I said, I can't not. I cannot not. There's a lot of drama.
Wrong. If anybody's in the wrong for like talking about things that she talks about on YouTube, then why are they not in the wrong for talking about things that Natasha talks about on YouTube?
Right, because all we ever hear is that it's fair game, even if it's about our kids, they're grown. I mean, I'm not comfortable with not talking about it. I want to talk about it. I know that Drama Divides and Not Another Housewife have done excellent videos on this. Let me see if I can get this video to work. Hold on. Because we can talk about it for a second. If so, hold on. Let me mute for 1 sec and get this.
I like Not Another Housewife. She talks about whatever she's feeling at the time, regardless of what anybody else around her is saying.
Yes, she's not biased at all, you know.
I think she tries to stay away from like personal. What are you chewing on? Are you chewing on something? No? Okay. And also, of course, Drama Divides. She's great.
Okay, I got it now. Finally found it. Okay, I think she's only got the 45-minute one, which would be too much to go over tonight. I'll have to go over that like tomorrow when I have my stuff together, when I can do a whole live around it. But her dates, I don't know. There's just some discrepancies that I would like to discuss. That's all.
Yeah, and if you all watch that before tomorrow, that Not Another Housewife video, there are receipts for days in there. Everything that her video is really well done and well put together.
Yeah, let me share this. And then there's also, here's this one. And I feel like she gives all the facts, all of it. And then, let's see.
I haven't seen the Drama Divides cover.
It's a 7-hour live, so I'm going to clip some of it.
Oh, she's so good.
I'm going to clip it down. Yeah, she goes live forever. I'm like, oh my gosh. Hold on, let me get to it. Because I know Tyra Nicole has like a more condensed version.
It was probably even the timing of it from the beginning. Romad is probably. Do you know why even in the beginning she felt like she needed to show that friend those records? Like, what was the friend questioning her already at the time, or do you know?
I think it might have been like I think, okay, I can't find the Tyra one. I think it's because everybody was questioning her, and she sent that as some kind of proof that she had testing that day or whatever. And then she did the community post and said, I have full blown.
And by the way,
full, you know,
anybody that's ever had a pap smear, you know that you don't get your results the same day at all.
No. You
Get your
don't.
results the same day.
No.
Sorry.
No, and no, I don't know any doctor just gonna say, "Do you have a will?" I mean, my mom even. Mm, mm.
Some places that's a question that
But
is asked on the thing, like on the
yeah,
do you live in will.
yes, I was going to say, but if you're going to like a hospital or whatever, like a regular doctor, a lot of times won't. But if a lot of times if you go to the hospital, um, or whatever, a lot of times they will say, "Do you have a living
Can a
will?" So it's not that
fa-
significant. It's
can a
not.
family care physician even diagnose for cancer?
I am not. I don't. But okay, I'm just gonna
You would have to
say
go to an oncologist quickly. I'm thank God I've never personally had to deal with that, but
right.
it was a family care.
So
It was a regular general doctor, she said.
yeah. So when my mom had this really rare cancer and they could not figure out what's wrong. I've shared this all on here before, and it was like a huge ordeal with everybody, like trying to figure out what was wrong, and even the doctor that, like, he, luckily we got a young doctor, and I had said something that in his mind it clicked, right? Oh my God, this seems like, later he told us this later on. Oh my God, that sounds like this really like progressive rare cancer that's like really, it goes quick, and he was just happy that he found it. He didn't even tell us that. He was not allowed to say that, because if it wasn't that, you know what I mean? Like, if it wouldn't have turned out to be that, and he, it's a really touchy thing. Like, I don't see a doctor
They
just.
won't even tell you if it looks like okay, if okay, say that you go in to get a lung x-ray for lung cancer. I have um experience with that, right? And when the x-ray people do it, like they can tell if they see something, but they couldn't tell you that. They couldn't
No, he was
look
he
like
because yeah, he just said, I need to do some more testing, and I was begging him to tell me what it was, like, because I just knew, I just kind of knew that it was something really bad because of
yeah.
the condition that my mom was in, but he wouldn't tell me. He's like, I can't say anything for sure. And then my
That's what
mom was in the hospital. They're not allowed to tell you that. And so he wouldn't. He was like, not. He was so much like, I'm not going to be able to tell you what it is. Like, or I'm not going to be able to tell you anything that I think. I just want to get some testing ran. And then they ended up telling us, like, later on, like, all right, we're running tests for this, and this. But that was like when it was being done, if that makes sense. Like, he went, oh, it's just so frustrating that she was so quick to.
no, it's not the same thing as a will, but I would think that the late like a lot of
Holy
people might
God.
not know the difference in what the different kinds of wills even are, because on most paperwork when you're signing into,
Hmm.
especially if it's a new place, you have to tell them if you have a living will and next of kin and all that shit.
Yeah. Hold on, sorry. Looking at something. Oh, jeez. Okay, anyways, yeah, it's not the same as a regular will. But there's just a lot of things that don't add up. And I'm going to, we can go over drama divide. There's a lot of receipts in that. There's a lot. Oh my God, I love Not Another Housewife. She's great. I just feel like she doesn't have like an alliance to either side of the thing. So she'll just say whatever she thinks. And I love that. So,
Yeah, I've always watched her through a lot of stuff because she's honest about how she really feels in the moment, regardless of any
mm-hmm,
external pressure at all.
mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'll go over it. And I'm not looking to change anybody's mind. If you love Granny, you love her. I'm not looking to even really talk bad about her. I just want to go over the facts of everything. And then everybody can make up their own mind about it. She said, like, Lycan, I know that people are not a huge fan of Lycan, but Lycan does play into this. Because he showed a lot. He had a lot of behind the scenes, talk with her. And I want to play a little bit of his live. So I'm definitely going to do it under fair use because he struck her ass down twice. So, yeah, she's unbiased.
If
But
you have abnormal pap, they'll tell you to follow up on it. Follow up on it. Follow up on it till you
yes.
don't, till you can't anymore. Like, don't not follow up on it.
Yes, and make sure you follow up on it because that literally could have saved my mom's life. Like she would always put me first and my kids first and her parents first and this one first and that one first and would always put her own stuff off. And her whole adult life, she had these problems, and she didn't take care of them the right way and could have
Yeah,
saved her.
it's a pap smears, and that it's early testing. It's a modern day miracle, in my opinion, and people should take that really seriously. It could save your life for sure.
Yeah, I don't care for Granny either at all. Kimberly, as we know, I don't like her and I just don't. She's not my cup of tea. But on this, it's just so sensitive that I'm like, I had to decide, like, am I even going to talk about it? But how could I not? Like, I can't believe more people aren't talking about it because when did we ever put up with indiscrepancies about cancer in our communities? Like, never. Look how quick Analyzer was just boom. No, we don't do that here. So I'm like, I got to talk about this.
Well,
Um,
did she use it to get money? And then maybe that was the difference.
okay, so, all right. She says she didn't put up any fundraisers. I didn't see any fundraisers, but, and there's a big but, it was more along the lines of people thought she was sick. They were sending money, that's just how it goes. Like, she had a
Uh,
huge fundraiser for vacation, come on now,
I see exactly what you're saying, because like if I came on here, told people I had full-blown cancer, of course people are going to feel sorry for you and feel bad for you and donate more than they normally.
donate more than they normally would. Right. And I kind of feel like she wanted a vacation. Yes, she wanted a vacation. That's absolutely true.
Was there a Disney
So
fund or something? I heard there was a Disney
yes, there was some kind of Disney fund, and they were looking at
People
airfare
love
one day.
funds, huh? Mhm.
Yeah, and she actually made like most of her fund or all of her fund, which is great. But I just feel like it was right under that time when she said she was
Cost
sick.
so much to go to Disney. I don't understand how people. I just could not imagine coming on here and asking the people that support you to pay for a fucking Disney trip. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well,
No,
Kimmy, that's not even what she's saying though. That's like that. If that was what she's saying, hey, okay, cool. That's not even how she's. Tomorrow night. We'll definitely go. I'll go over it with you guys, and hopefully Stephanie could come up. I haven't even
that
asked her yet.
Kimmy.
Um, yeah, I mean that if that was the case, she could just say, hey, whatever. But tomorrow night,
Could you imagine being Kimmy in that situation? Like,
no, I've already told her,
oh,
like, oh my God, I
that's
can't.
wow, I missed that somehow.
Yeah,
Holy
she had
shit.
mentioned it. And maybe tomorrow night we could go. I don't know, 5 a little earlier or something, because I know this time is not easiest for you, or maybe earlier in the day or something. No, HPVs are not anything to ignore. I don't think that's what Life Rewinder was suggesting. I think she was just suggesting that it's not what she was making it out to be.
Wait, the HPV is, first of all, it's really common. And second of all, you have to be looked at closer, right? It ups your chances for cervical cancer.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Life Rewinder. I have them on the playlist for tomorrow night too, or tomorrow. I got to get with Stephanie and see when she can go live tomorrow or whatever. Because I'll need somebody to watch chat. I won't be able to do that one by myself
That's why
because
I feel like she said full blown on that live
uh,
stream for a reason,
yeah.
and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
All she would have to be is like just be apologetic and be like, I misspoke. I shouldn't have said that it was before I knew or whatever. That's all.
Yeah, hold on. I'll get this too. Let me get this community post. Hold on. Let me get this community post.
They can take those out too during pap smears, Kimmy. I think the precancerous cells or whatever. I think they can find those and remove them if you have them.
Yeah, 'cause she said
Scrape
full
them
blood
off.
cancer on the live stream, and then on her community post almost 2 months ago. Because at first she never said she was diagnosed with cancer. That was her first thing, and then I never said it was full blown. She said even at 2 a.m. in a basement after being diagnosed with cervical cancer and dealing with the shameless harassments of pieces of shit like you all, I still look better than yous. Don't worry, I'll be camming up properly to shut you all down. Ain't no shame in my game. I know who and what I am. And she cammed up.
Wait, what? That's the weirdest post. What does
Yes.
cancer
Okay.
do with what you look like? Huh?
Because that's when she first started throwing the cancer word around. To my knowledge, was that post, and it was right.
Like there was no reason even to mention cancer in that post. It doesn't make sense in context. Like even with cervical cancer, like cervical cancer doesn't make you ugly. What do you mean?
Right. Yeah, it was a really weird post, right? And people doubted it right away because it was right on the heels of the journal thing. And I was just kind of like, I'm going to sit back. I'm not going to say anything because God forbid she did have cancer. I wouldn't,
She said full-blown cancer. I heard it with my own ears multiple times. She absolutely said it. Whether
yeah.
She said full-blown cancer.
Yes, let me find it. I think it's on hold on. I know I have that saved. Hold on. Let me look. Okay, we can actually I can watch one of these 5-minute videos. We'll watch Life Rewinded tomorrow on the because I don't want to get all the way into it tonight because it's literally like going to take us out an hour and a half, 2 hours to go through this. But we can play this one because I feel like this is where this part was said.
Yeah, at least
I need to do that.
Full-blown cancer if we can find it.
I think it's on. We're gonna see.
But I heard it. She can't deny it.
Me too. Yeah, this was on Call It As I See It. All right, that was on 410. Okay, 410/22. Just diagnosed with cervical cancer. 410/22.
Let's have a conversation. And I just want to say this too, because I wasn't.
All right, hold on. It's a little fast.
I didn't tell anybody this. This is nobody's business. But I was just diagnosed with cervical cancer. Okay? If you think YouTube is on my fucking mind and not what would happen to me if I fucking die tomorrow, let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. And I just want to say this too, because I wasn't going to tell anybody this. This is nobody's business. But I was just diagnosed with cervical cancer. Okay? If you think YouTube is on my fucking mind and not what would happen to me if I fucking die tomorrow, what would happen to my kids, you're...
Okay, she was just diagnosed with it. This is on April the 9th.
Pause it for 1 second.
If you think that you're...
YouTube is on your mind. You're live, first of all. And second of all, that's pure manipulation to say I was just diagnosed with cervical cancer. And if you think I die tomorrow and where are my kids, blah, 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 like clearly you're trying to manipulate your audience.
Yeah, Samara wrote that and I was thinking it.
Okay. Entitled to my personal time when I'm logged off YouTube, you are mistaken. Sadly mistaken. I got bigger things happening like that don't concern YouTube or a fucking person's feelings. Ask Angela, okay? Ask Amanda. I texted me yesterday and said to them, this is what I just got diagnosed with. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I didn't respond back because I logged the fuck off and I spent that time with my kids.
Yes, well.
I'll put proof up. I need to put proof up. Anybody needs proof that I have fun. I mean, that's what I mean. This is how entitled people are to you, though. Like, you're so entitled. You're entitled. No, Kim, it was 2019. It actually progressed already. It's full blown. Yeah.
There's the full blown part.
They want to talk to prove
Huh?
They want to talk
Yeah.
to prove everything.
Right. Yes.
Office acting like them is impersonating them. Ionic, Ron. And I didn't say I had full-blown cancer. I said I went to my doctor's office. They said I have cervical cancer, not full-blown cancer, cervical.
No, Kim, it was 2019. It actually progressed already. It's full-blown. Yeah.
Never backtracked. Never backtracked. I never said, when I sent that to Tammy that I had full-blown cancer, I said, I just went to the doctor today for a pap smear, and they said that I have cervical cancer, and they proceeded to give me testing to get done to see if I have it. That's what the fuck I said.
What?
Wait, what? That's
What?
not how that works. What?
That makes no.
Okay, let me read that. I just went to the doctor today for a pap smear, and they said I have cervical cancer, and they proceeded to give me testing to get done to see if I have it.
Huh?
All right, let's listen. Let's listen.
Never backtracked. I never said, when I sent that to Tammy that I have full-blown cancer, I said, I just went to the doctor today for a pap smear, and they said that I have cervical cancer, and they proceeded to give me testing. I said, I just went to the doctor today for a pap smear, and they said that I have cervical cancer. I said, I just went. And they said that I have cervical cancer, and they said that I have cervical cancer, and they said that I have cervical cancer, and they proceeded to give me testing to get done to see if I have it. That's what the fuck I said.
Pause it for 1 second. She had said, Ash, that she went in 2019 and they told her she needed to follow up, and she never followed up. And now she ignored it or whatever. And now it's full-blown cancer. That's what 2019 comes into play.
Yeah, she said because 2019 COVID happened. That's not when COVID happened, but what do I know? 2020 is when COVID happened.
Yeah, it was December 2019 at the earliest.
Yeah, it was right into 2020 because I remember for some personal reasons, but it may have been like the very last month. But even like, remember the
nothing was even shut down then, though.
Yeah, because the shutdown started in the last semester of the school towards the last semester.
Like what? Probably April-ish 2020 when the shutdown started happening.
So what happened was I went to the doctor because I was having extreme bleeding. It was my mods, my friends, that told me I need to go to the doctor as soon as possible. I called. They got me in the next day. I went in. During the pap smear, she said to me, "Bunny, your cervix is fried. The slightest touch and it bleeds. I think you have cancer. We're going to order you for testing for cancer." She told me to make sure I have it well. That day, Ahmad was upset that I wasn't answering the phone calls. She didn't make a check. So I turned around and I said to Ahmad, "Listen, I was just told that I have cervical cancer. I'm trying to dissect this. My kids are all I have."
I was just told.
It was a lot to take in. That went into a chat room and said, "Oh, Granny's watching a cervical
The
cancer."
multiple people that they erased the comment, of course, but the chat did. But the mod went in and said, "Granny's is going through some things. Can you pray for her?"
You're all going to fold. Then I had to mention that to all of you. I would have never mentioned any of that. Any of it.
What?
I didn't come on here and do a fundraiser. I didn't come on here and selfish.
They were all going to fold.
I didn't do any of that. I didn't even want to tell
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That means that they were all going to turn when the diary shit happened, the journal shit happened. So
yeah. Yeah. Her mods literally told her, if this gets out, it's going to ruin you. And then this happened, which we're going to go through the whole timeline of all that. when
She
we get to
literally just
Brandon.
admitted it. She said you all were going to fold, so I had to tell you about this. If they
Yeah.
thought that was pure manipulation, they're blind. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's nobody's business. It wasn't even something I fucking digested yet.
Yeah.
There. And you think because I sent the paperwork proving I'm going for testing, that proves I don't have it?
Kristen, let us know what it
And that's
says.
your stupid logic, you fat fucking cow assistant recliner, okay? Fuck you, fuck Gmail, and extra fuck you to Tammy.
And a big fuck you too,
Because
Jessica.
I'm a single parent. Okay? You tell me at the age of 33, some of you weren't making mistakes. Some of you weren't learning, what's
She likes to say how young she is. You're only literally a few years younger than me. A very few years younger than me. We ain't that fucking much apart, hun. She thinks that she's like real young and that gives her a pass for everything. Get the fuck out of here. You're 33 years old.
I'll put proof up. I need to put proof up. Anybody needs proof that I have. That's what I mean. This is how entitled people are to you, though. Like, you're so entitled. You're entitled. No, Kim. It was 2019. It actually progressed already. It's full blown. Yeah. I didn't. The only person I said it right after I got the diagnosis. I wrote into the chat room and I left. Nobody else heard from me. So you're, as a grown person, crying in another chat room that you didn't get my personal time. Again, never consider what I'm going through on my personal time.
Wow. So, all right, we'll finish going through that whole
Then
thing.
hypocrisy. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm not a fan.
Everything she says could be applied back about the
yeah, exactly, and she doesn't even see it. And Life Rewinded is also doing videos on this whole thing. If you guys are not subbed, make sure you're subbed. We'll be playing her videos along with. I have like 4 videos to play about this specific situation, and we'll do all that and go through the timeline together.
I can't believe she said you were all about to fold, so I had to tell you. I'm shocked that she said that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll wait until we go through, because I'm gonna I don't know if I'm gonna clip it or if I'm just gonna timestamp Drama Divides, like the important parts, and we'll just go through them like that. We're definitely gonna get through Not Another Housewife. So if you guys want like a head start, go watch that. And it's just a lot. There's a lot to go through about it. It literally needs its full own live. And
hey,
hey Jessica, I just can't do lying about this. I can't.
And to not even try to be humble about it. If she would have just come out and tried to be a little bit humble about it, it would have went so much differently. But she doesn't have that in her.
No, she doesn't. And her head's just blown up, in my opinion, because she got as soon as Natasha got Patreon, she got one, and she's got members, and her channel grew because of Natasha. Like, that's what it was. So you can't convince me otherwise. Hey, Shelbo. And so there's only one other thing that I want to touch on tonight before I go.
As soon as she quits talking about Natasha,
oh, her channel is gone. I mean, you have to have other things.
About she's like supposed to be doing other streams, and it never seems to happen.
Well, her numbers aren't going to be the same, but what happens is you will grow a new audience because look, this is something that I even learned from when I came on here. I would never plan on really having a channel. I wasn't a goal of mine, and I talked about Laura all the time. But your core people will stick with you. Like, that's just how it is. And other people will fall off because Remy loves hate channels. She loved my channel when I talked about Laura all the time. Remy did. And now she loves that one because it talks about Natasha. And that's just what it is. I can't believe Remy's okay with that. I cannot believe it.
But those same people will turn on her as soon as she stops talking about Natasha.
Yeah. So I wanted to
including Remy.
You have no idea people that will turn on you. So I wanted to touch on one more thing because it's been a hot topic all weekend. And I heard a lot of clips about the Michael Long case from 2022. all of that stuff is like, yikes, there was a lot that happened. And if you weren't there, I just don't know how you would follow it, honestly. And my opinion is on any of it is I wasn't there for all of it. And it's just like clips. And some people are saying things were clipped together. Other people are saying, no, that wasn't clipped together. And it's all too much for me, for my brain to compute. Honestly, it's just too much. So
Wait,
me,
are you saying that they're like things that happened back then are being questioned now?
yes, absolutely. It's a madhouse.
Oh.
It's a total madhouse. It's all coming back up. And I peeked in a chat. Couldn't really go in chat. I didn't have good reception, and I did. And I was asked, like, do you go in this person's chat by like some other chatters, which is fine. The only thing that cannot say is okay is CPS calling, like, and the stuff that's happened recently, the stuff that happened years ago. I don't even understand it. You guys have all tried for hours and hours and hours and hours. It's all a wash. I think everybody did stuff, and I'm just being honest. Everybody was guilty back then that was in the community. I don't think one was better than the other as far as
The
back
only
then.
thing that I ever knew about the Michael Long community were that they all went real life and they were all crazy as hell. Sorry.
Hey, K Smalls. Yes, like they were all, it was a crazy. Yes, it was, and I'm sure we don't have the greatest reputation in this community because of stuff that's happened along the way, but to an outsider, it's just too much to go through. I don't necessarily think one was better than the other or any of that. I don't. It's so much that I know you guys are trying to show your sides, but to people like me that have no idea, it's much. It's like, wait a minute. So did that happen, or did this happen, so was that clip put together? Was it not put together? Was that you in the chat? Was that not you in the chat? That's what I spent my whole time doing. Like, they were ping-ponging off each other. It was so much. I didn't understand it. It's a wash. The only thing that I can't.
My only opinion on it, I don't know any of the shit you're talking about, but is if you have had old drama in old communities, don't go into a brand new community and brag about going real life in your old community. You'll get people's attention on you quicker than anything else, especially if you're in a community where they're not accustomed to that sort of thing. That's all.
Yes. Hey, Andy. Right. That's how I feel. It was. I didn't even know you were into that case, Jan. I had no clue. The recent stuff is so bad. I'm not saying the other stuff wasn't bad. What I'm saying is it's too much for me too. I was trying to stay on task and I was focused, and I'm like, nope. I went back to the other stuff that I've been deep diving into that has nothing to do with this community, because it was just like, wait a minute. So wait, you're saying that's not even the right clip, and this one's saying I have no idea. It's a wash. It's too much. It's too much history. I'm never going to be able to follow it. I give up. That's how I felt about it.
Two sides are like on different planets. They're not even on the same fucking planet. So it's impossible. The way that each side sees it is like a totally different story. So it's impossible to even weed through any of it. Just don't brag about it in the future to other people. Don't bring it up, especially if you did things that you know that you shouldn't be proud of. Maybe you feel like you should be proud of it. You shouldn't be proud of it. Don't go bragging about it in new communities in the future. You will get people's attention. It's just how it is.
Right. Well, Shelbell, maybe have you asked her to take it down? I don't know your all's relationship, your history, none of that. She said, like, my kid is still on Kelly's community post. So maybe Kelly will see this. I'll highlight it for that reason, and she will agree to take it down. I don't know the backstory. Like I said, I don't know it all. It's a lot, and maybe she'll take it down.
And wasn't she on the other side at one point? And
yeah, that's how I met her. She was friends with them.
So, I mean, it has to be possible for everybody to like come to some kind of common ground. If Shelbell did with the other side, it's not impossible because she did it. So maybe you all could do that eventually.
Okay, so K Small says you should not have to bring back. I agree. I don't. It's too much. It never should have been public. I agree with you. And she said it's not even two big sides anymore. There's everyone against two doctors in real life, or she won't take it down. Okay, well, I'll take that down off of my thing then. I'm sorry, Shell Bell. I know very little, but Queen Bee, Tyler.
Okay, Shell. So maybe it isn't possible then. I won't speak out of turn because I don't know obviously a lot about it.
Yeah,
Listen, the only thing that I knew about it was the things that were said from the person's mouth in public in a bragging way, and it caught my attention. That's it. That's the only
yeah.
reason I ever paid attention.
Yeah, I look, I had no intention of ever paying attention to any of it because I've always said, whoa, whoa, not my circus, not my monkeys. I
Yeah,
wasn't a part of it.
it was always they did this,
That,
they did this, they did that, they did that. It's so convoluted and complex. It's hard,
um,
and everybody was in
uh,
a situation probably, at some point or another. But when you're talking about it in public, then it's hard to ignore that. That's all.
yeah. Kay Smalls, can you please read the pin post? It's just a lot to inhale and take in, and it's not really my fight, and I don't want to be part of the fight. I just don't agree with CPS
Can
or real life.
she can see the pin post?
Kay Smalls should be able to see this pinned post even if she's blocked because I pinned it. So even if like
Really?
you're blocked in a chat, well, yeah, because if you're blocked in a chat and
Yeah.
you see I pin a comment, you're still going to be able to see it on the screen. You're just not going to be able to see their comment in the chat.
I never even thought about that.
Okay, Tree Frog said I unblocked them.
You
Kay
can't
Smalls.
report,
Okay.
you can report community posts. You can report a whole channel.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll show you how. Hold on. You got to do it from a computer. I'm not really going to report anything, but I'll show you how. I'll do a screen share before we leave. All right, so we'll just go to this. We're not really going to report. I'm just going to show you how. Love called as I see it. I wouldn't report them. Okay, so you go and then you hit report. Okay. Oh, you're not even showing you guys. What am I doing?
We
all
can't
right.
see.
We can't
There it
see. Okay, so you're going to go. Let me just read it. You're going to go this little corner up here and you're going to hit report and you're going to hit whatever it is. If it's child abuse, for example, report. Whatever it is, you're going to report. And then if that doesn't work, which I'm not telling anybody to report anybody, I'm simply showing it. But you can go to Twitter and you can hit at Twitter, my minor child is on a community post, blah, 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 which I'm not suggesting anybody do that. I wouldn't do that. But if you don't want your minor child up there, or if somebody ever posts your minor child or information, you can also take it to Twitter and you can just hit at Team YouTube. You need to make sure it's at Team YouTube. And you need to have the channel link. And how you grab the channel link is, let me pull this up one more time for you guys. Okay, call it as I see it. How you're going to grab that channel link is you're going to go. Now, if you're mobile, it's going to, if you're mobile, it'll be like up and there's like 3 little dots up here. If you're not mobile, you're going to go to the top of the bar, which I don't even know if you guys can see. And you're just going to hit right click and then you're going to hit copy. And then that's how you're going to get the channel link. I didn't show you guys that time either. Really? Oh my God. It's almost time for me to be done, guys. Okay. So if you're mobile, up here where my thing is, like right in here, there'll be 3 little dots. You'll just hit that. It'll say report channel. Now, if you're not mobile, you're going to go to the top bar above the search bar, like where you would put like www.streamyards, whatever. And how you're going to do it is you're going to click the right click and it'll grab the link for you and you're going to go to Twitter and you got to make sure it's to Team YouTube. And then you're just going to say, my minor child is displayed on this channel on such community post and I don't want them to be blah, blah, blah. So
yeah, that
helps.
It's nasty.
Yeah. So, yeah, Lady plays good
So
cop amongst the trash.
I
Okay, well, Emma33, we got you, Bill. Emma33 says throw them all. Oh, Stephanie.
not an
Now
AY.
I know, I know you were not around, okay,
Oh gosh,
but
what I do?
no, you weren't around, so I have to tell you real quick. Guess who commented on my stuff this weekend?
Who?
FOD.
Shut up.
I promise.
It was
FOD
actually
commented.
them.
Yes, it was really them. They were in a chat arguing with Robbie. Robbie threw him out of the chat, and right around then, I was going to make a community post like, hello. And then they commented on my stuff. And
It's
so
summertime, bitches.
I know, come back. Like, come back. FOD, if you hear this, come back, FOD. I was like, oh my God. Thank you, Tara. Me too. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys. I miss FOD so much, personally. Wait, MI33, why do you think that they're all liars? Hold on, before we go, can you tell me why you think they're all liars? If FOD comes back, I will throw a FOD coming back party. Okay? Music, snacks, all of it. Okay?
AYB to me has been, just towards me personally, has been very gracious and seemingly open and honest. I have nothing but good things to say about her.
I don't know, Tree Frog. I know that they commented on my stuff. That's all I know.
FOD's a whole tease, Tree Frog. Don't get excited.
Yeah, I don't get excited because I did a whole video like, guess who's back again? And I was so excited and I was like really hyped up, and then they just left me hanging for like 2 months till they leave a blue heart under my stuff. So misnomer, I love you. So don't be like thinking FOD's back because we never know. But I know that they were back for a night.
FOD is always watching.
Always watching. So probably tomorrow we can either do my 3K return or 3K return. Oh my God. 3K, like, fun live, or we can do the Granny's watching live. And then we can save one for Saturday. It's up to everybody else. MO33, yeah. I people, hey, Lanky Tour. Hey, Kelly. Look, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I just know towards me, AYB's always been nice. I don't know. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So, I mean, not always. We've had our fight, but I'm saying, like, they've, ever since we've made, like, a truce, they've been kind to me. That's all I can say. I can't speak for everybody's experience, and I don't expect everybody else to agree or disagree. No, Shabelle, MI33 does not like a penguin. They were one of the first ones to say penguin was needed to go. I think that I can't speak for MI33, but from what I read from their comment, it feels like they really don't care for any of them. Is that right, MI33? I know they're not defending penguin. Okay, MI33 and Shabelle, let's all be nice. Let's sing Kumbaya. Okay, anyways, she just misunderstood your comment, MI33. I love you, MI33. I'm glad to see you back in my chat. All right, well, oh my gosh, I love you guys. I'm vlogging off now. I'm done. Thank you for stopping in, Shabelle and MO33. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Night,
I'm ending
guys.
this. Good night. I'm ending.